He was stabbed multiple times with a knife, and when that failed to weaken him, his attacker used a pickaxe to strike him in his back. That killed him instantly. This is the story of Dennis Kwisidadze, who was murdered in the presence of his 6-year-old daughter on Christmas Day as he resisted attempts by armed robbers to snatch his vehicle. It's one of many crimes confronting residents of the twin communities, Tantra Hill and Achimota Mile 7. JoyNews' editor, Fred Smith, lives in the community, and he brings us this, the first in a series of reports focusing on the terror visited on residents by armed robbers. This is part of a series called Joy in Your Community. Check this out.
Accra's twin communities of New Achimota, popularly referred to as Mile 7 and Tantra Hill, sprang up in the 1980s. This was due to excess demand for land in Achimota, which is home to two of Ghana's most prestigious educational institutions, the Achimota School and St. John's Grammar. It is arguably one of the best managed communities in Accra and attracts many upper and middle class professionals. Personalities such as High Life legend Daddy Lumba, Sarkodie, Kofi B, Oforian Ponsa, ex-Black Stars striker Tony Yeboah, former EC boss Dr. Kwejo Afarijan, and boxing legend Azuma Nelson are but a few of national heroes and stars who live or shot to prominence during their stay in Mile 7 or Tantra Hill. In spite of the abundance of talent and the affluence in these two communities, Mile 7 and Tantra Hill also face similar challenges faced by many other communities in Ghana: poor roads and crime. And indeed, residents here have had to endure the terror of armed robbers who usually come on motorbikes. Dennis Kwisidadze, a 45-year-old father of 5, died on Christmas Day last year. He was attacked by armed robbers. I've come to his family house to speak to them about the incident which led to the loss of their son's life. His brother, Nana Dadze, was the first to visit the scene.
We found his body when we went to the back of the building, so immediately we had to rush him. The police pickup also came over. We put him in the back, took him to the hospital. The doctor came in to examine the wounds. So he turned his back and we found four cuts, deep cuts on his back, and then one very deep cut on the upper part of his left shoulder. And then the doctor said we came in late and he was dead. We tried all we could do. I begged him to, do a CPR. I even begged him to inject him with adrenaline, anything possible that could at least make him say 1 or 2 words, but he told me it was late. At that time, I was with my dad, who is 79 years old, and my dad had so much confidence that he would be well. And the doctor had already told me he had passed. I didn't know how to tell him.
The robbers ambushed Dennis as he returned home from hospital, where one of his daughters had been receiving treatment.
So later on, the police came to the house